Hey everyone, and welcome back to Switch Factor. I'm Kate, and today we're diving into the top 10 new Nintendo Switch games coming out this July 2025. This month is seriously packed with incredible releases covering every genre imaginable. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button if you're as hyped for these releases as we are, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss any of our gaming content. Which July release are you most excited for? Drop it in the comments below because we're always looking for hidden gems to cover on our channel. Alright, let's dive into these amazing July releases in chronological order so you know exactly when to mark your calendars. July 11th brings us a double release. First up is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. It's a skateboarding game where you pull off insane tricks, explore iconic skate parks, and relive the golden age of extreme sports gaming. This ground-up HD remake brings back everything that made the originals legendary. Tight controls, incredible soundtrack, satisfying progression, but with modern graphics and new features that make it feel fresh. What's really exciting is cross-platform online multiplayer, so you can skate with friends no matter what system they're on, plus brand new parks alongside all the classics you remember. You can play solo in career mode locally with friends, or jump online for multiplayer sessions with skaters worldwide. If you have any nostalgia for the original Tony Hawk games, or if you love action sports games like Skate or Ollie Ollie, this is going to be absolutely perfect. This remake is everything fans have been waiting for, and it's going to bring back so many incredible memories while creating new ones. Also dropping July 11th is Patapon 1 and 2 Replay. It's a rhythm action RPG where you command adorable eyeball creatures called Patapons by beating mystical drums to catchy music. What makes this remaster special is that they've added co-op support so you can finally experience these cult classic PSP games with a friend, plus difficulty options and quality of life features that make them more accessible. The art style is absolutely unique. These little Patapon creatures are impossibly cute, and watching them march and battle to your drumbeat is pure joy. You can play solo or team up with a friend locally for the co-op experience, which sounds like incredible fun. If you missed these games the first time around, or if you love rhythm games like Crypt of the Necrodancer or unique RPGs like Ni no Kuni, you're in for such a treat. These games have charm that's absolutely impossible to resist, and being able to play them on Switch with a friend is going to be amazing. July 15th gives us Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. It's a classic RPG where you create your character and embark on epic fantasy adventures in the legendary Forgotten Realms. This enhanced edition brings all the beloved D&D mechanics with updated visuals and quality of life improvements perfect for portable gaming. The storytelling is absolutely top tier, with dozens of hours of content and meaningful choices that actually impact your journey. This is purely a single-player experience, perfect for those long gaming sessions when you want complete immersion in a fantasy world. If you're a fan of games like Divinity Original Sin or Baldur's Gate, this is going to scratch that exact same itch. If you've never experienced classic D&D gaming, or you're feeling nostalgic for those golden RPG days, this enhanced edition is the perfect entry point. July 16th brings Hunter x Hunter Nen X Impact. It's a 3 vs 3 anime fighting game where you battle using the unique Nen abilities from the beloved Hunter x Hunter series. What's really exciting is that it's the first full-scale fighting game based on this incredible anime, and they're including rollback netcode for smooth online battles. The tag mechanics look super interesting, letting you switch between characters mid-combo, and each fighter has distinct Nen powers that completely change how they play. You can play solo against AI, locally with friends, or take the fight online with players worldwide. If you're a fan of anime fighters like Dragon Ball FighterZ or Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, or if you're just a huge Hunter x Hunter fan, this is going to be an absolute must-play. The fact that we're finally getting a proper Hunter x Hunter game with competitive fighting mechanics is honestly a dream come true. July 17th drops The Wandering Village. It's a unique city-building strategy game where you literally build and manage your settlement on the back of a giant living creature called Onbu. What makes this special is balancing not just your village's needs, but also the health of the massive beast you're living on. The hand-drawn Studio Ghibli-inspired art style is absolutely gorgeous and draws you in immediately. You're constantly making fascinating moral choices about helping your creature friend versus prioritizing your villager's survival. This is a single-player experience perfect for strategy fans who want something thoughtful and less rushed. If you love games like Cities Skylines, but want something with more heart and environmental storytelling, this is absolutely going to be your jam. This one's flying under the radar, but it deserves way more attention than it's getting. July 18th brings us Shadow Labyrinth from Bandai Namco. It's a 2D action-adventure Metroidvania, where you play as a mysterious swordsman teamed up with an orb called Puck, navigating through twisted labyrinths. The developers are calling this a genre-twisting take on classic arcade gameplay, and they're not kidding around. The combat looks incredibly fluid, and using both sword skills and Puck's abilities to solve puzzles and defeat enemies seems really innovative. The dark, atmospheric art direction reminds me of the best indie Metroidvanias. This is designed as a single-player adventure, perfect for those who love exploring every nook and cranny of interconnected worlds. If you're into games like Hollow Knight, Ori, or classic Castlevania titles, you're going to absolutely love what Shadow Labyrinth brings to the table. This could be one of those sleeper hits that everyone's talking about by year's end. July 22nd gives us Monument Valley 3. It's a mind-bending puzzle adventure game where you guide Noor through impossible architectural landscapes that shift and change as you interact with them. This series is legendary for its absolutely stunning visual design. Art that belongs in a museum combined with puzzles that make you question everything about space and perspective. What's exciting about this third entry is that it takes the action beyond iconic monuments and out onto the open sea, giving us entirely new environments to explore. The emotional storytelling about Noor saving her village from rising tides adds beautiful meaning to every puzzle. This is definitely a single-player experience perfect for those quiet moments when you want something beautiful and contemplative. If you loved previous Monument Valley games, or if you're into puzzle games like The Witness or Fez, this is going to be absolutely magical. July 25th drops No Sleep for Kaname Date from AI The Somnium Files. It's a visual novel adventure game where you help internet idol Iris escape from a mysterious UFO through investigation, dream exploration, and escape room puzzles. What's really cool about this third entry is how it blends 3 different gameplay styles seamlessly: detective work in reality, surreal dream sequences called Somniums, and mind-bending escape room challenges. The storytelling in this series is absolutely top tier, with plot twists that will blow your mind and genuinely relatable characters. This is a single-player narrative experience perfect for people who love getting absorbed in great stories. If you're into games like Danganronpa, Phoenix Wright, or the Zero Escape series, you absolutely need to check this out. Even if you haven't played previous games, this one brings new players up to speed while delivering that signature blend of humor, mystery, and emotional depth. July 29th brings us Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. It's a cozy farming simulation game where you create your own hobbit and live the peaceful life in the Shire during a time of harmony in Middle-earth. What makes this special is how it perfectly captures that wholesome hobbit lifestyle. You're cooking delicious meals, tending gardens, socializing with neighbors, and enjoying simple pleasures. The attention to detail in recreating Tolkien's world is incredible, and it's being described as the ultimate comfort game experience. This is primarily a single-player experience focused on relaxation and creativity, perfect for unwinding after stressful days. If you love games like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, or A Short Hike, this is going to be absolute perfection for you. If you've ever wanted to live that cozy hobbit fantasy, this game is going to make all your dreams come true. And closing out the month on July 31st is Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. It's a fast-paced action game where you play as a skilled ninja, unleashing devastating combat techniques against hordes of enemies. The Ninja Gaiden series is legendary for its challenging, precise combat that rewards mastery and timing. This new entry promises to bring back that signature brutal difficulty and fluid ninja movement that made the series famous. The combat system looks incredibly satisfying, with combo chains and special abilities that make you feel like an unstoppable warrior. This is a single-player experience designed for players who love mastering challenging combat systems and aren't afraid of a real test. If you're a fan of challenging action games like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, or the classic Ninja Gaiden titles, This is going to be exactly what you've been craving. It's the perfect way to close out what's honestly been an incredible month for Switch gaming. And there you have it, 10 incredible new Nintendo Switch games dropping throughout July. This month is absolutely packed with amazing gaming experiences for every type of player. We're still building this channel, and every single like, subscription, and comment truly means the world to us. So if you enjoyed this release calendar breakdown, please hit that like button and subscribe to help us grow. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss when we drop new Nintendo Switch content and gaming release guides. And speaking of July releases, I'd love to know which new release has got you most excited, or is there a game from this month that completely flew under our radar? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know if you want us to do deep dives on any of these specific games. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video where we'll dive into even more amazing gaming experiences.